If you're looking to support the LocsNLoad YouTube channel, I would like for you guys to go to LocsNLoadFirearms.com and support the channel that way by purchasing a t-shirt or one of the other merches on there. If you're looking to support the Wagunda Nation store, go to wagundanation.net and pick up a patch, a hat, or a t-shirt again from one of our Teespring stores on the site. If you're looking to get firearm instruction for me, LocsNLoadFirearmInstruction.com. If you also want to know about certain things before you buy it, LocsNLoad consultation service on that same website will get you right. If you also want to support the LocsNLoad Firearm channel, go to Patreon, become a member. $1 gets you in, $5 gets you more access, $10 gets you all that, plus help support the channel. So guys, get in there, rock it out, LocsNLoad out. Just like J. Cole say, and we back. Alright, so we back. Alright guys, LocsNLoad Firearm Reviews here today with another gun rant. Alright, I want to say I'm sorry I ain't been posting, much. Like I know we did gun rants like what, 4 days in a row. But take a step back, you see, got that back brace on. Make sure you lift with your knees and not your back, or else you're gonna be like my ass and just be hurt. Alright. Quick side note. Lower back pain is the fucking worst, bro. If you like pull the muscles, strain your back, oh my god, man, I feel your pain, yo. Like my shit, like I strained my lumbar, and I got sciatic nerve, they were saying, down my left leg, because I can, like when I step, I can feel like, some sensation going down my leg, left leg. So I've been dealing with that for about almost 2 weeks now. That shit sucks, bro. Trying to get out of bed, you can't even shit right. No bueno at all. But been doing physical therapy, getting better, and so now I'm able to kind of move around a bit. I don't want to get too stiff, so here I am. But anyway, today's topic on the video: red dots on pistols. I had mentioned this on Instagram. You need to follow me if you don't. But I said I was gonna do this video, so here we go. Red dots on pistols. Should you do it? Yes. I'm not gonna lie. When people say red dots on pistols is the future, they're not lying. Like, so, all right, Locs, what does putting a red dot on my pistol give me versus standard iron sights? Well, one, faster target acquisition, and then two, instead of having to focus on front sight, rear sight, right, trying to get these motherfuckers lined up in a life or death situation, right, you focus on the threat. So you focus on the person coming or doing whatever it is that's making them get shot, right? So whatever they're doing, if they got a knife and they're coming towards you, you're focusing on that person, looking dead where you want to shoot. So if you look center mass right here at his chest, and then you present your pistol and you put that red dot right on his chest and squeeze the trigger. Simple, right? It's a lot more simple than trying to take, oh my god, he's coming at me, front sight, rear sight, line him up, front sight focus, like, right? Because traditionally, like now, like using iron sights, we still use front sight focus, right? So the target's supposed to be blurry, and you're supposed to focus on the front sight, put that front sight in the middle of the target, squeeze the trigger. All right, that's how we traditionally do it, and still do it to this day. That's for iron sights. Red dots, instead of having to line up two things, you only got that one red dot, which is, I'm not gonna lie, a hell of a lot simpler than trying to line up 2 points of aiming, right, or whatever. And so when you actually, I don't know if you haven't had a chance to shoot a pistol with a red dot. If you go to range, see somebody and they're nice enough, to let you, use their handgun, definitely try it out, and you'll see. It's almost like cheating, man. It's so easy. Again, you still have to do your other forms of marksmanship, grip, trigger squeeze, recoil management, all that. But like when I was using Chris's handgun, his Walther PPQ with the Trijicon RMR, laying at the plate rack, is cheating. Like honestly, I didn't even put the red dot on the plate. All I did was the window of the optic, put that plate in, pretty much just in the window, squeeze, hit, squeeze, hit, squeeze, hit, squeeze, hit, squeeze, hit, squeeze, hit. Just like that, and it just knocked them all down. 6 shots, 6 places hit. And so when I did that, I was like, bro, this is cheating. Like, it was so easy, so simple. Like, it just bing, 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 real fast. And when I did that, I was like, okay. Yeah, I see why people are doing this shit now, because having only one point of aim, or in that case, when it's a plate, I'm pretty sure you're not even really using the red dot like that. Like, granted, you should, but when like the entire target takes up your window and all you gotta do is just fill the target in the window and squeeze a shot and you hit it, like, that's very advantageous, for somebody in self-defense shooting. Again, someone's coming at you, it's hard to really tell somebody who's never been in a situation like that, or even some people who are trained for that situation, or maybe even been in a situation like that, to really find that balance, that calm threshold to, calmly and properly lift the garment, draw the firearm, grip, present, front sight focus, blurry target, squeeze the trigger. Trying to do that in less than 3 seconds or something, it's harder to do than versus draw my gun, do that, draw properly, grip, and then I'm just putting his chest in the window of my optic and squeezing. That's a lot easier because, again, remember I said with red dots, you're able to threat focus, or focus on the threat, the person coming at you, instead of making him blurry and then focus on the front sight, because that's going to be hard. If someone's coming at you with a knife or a weapon to cause you harm, you're pretty much going to be like tunnel visioned on that person, right? So trying to take in this image of, incoming doom, and then, make that blurry and then focus on the front sight, that's really hard to do. I'm not gonna lie, it'd probably be hard for me to do. All right, but we train for that. But if we can make that easier, why not? Just a simple addition of a red dot on your pistol, if it can take it, because not every pistol can, but most modern pistols nowadays can. Why not? Why not give yourself a better advantage? People say it's not a fair fight. Listen, we're not throwing hands here, we're throwing bullets. There is no fair fight in a gunfight. The only fair fight is I won. That's the only fair fight. Right? So fuck everything else. If I can give myself every advantage possible, I want to. And so when it comes to red dots are giving you an advantage. Yeah, it's a little bit of a learning curve coming from iron sights to red dot, but again, it's not super hard. Training, repetition, and you'll get it down pat to where you draw and your red dot's there. You draw, your red dot's there. Now, when you first start, yeah, you're gonna have trouble finding that red dot, moving your gun around and whatnot. But again, practice, repetition, and you'll get it down pat where every time you present, you see that red dot. You present, you see that red dot. And so, definitely, red dots on pistols. If you're on the fence about it, like, I kind of want somebody, I don't want to say me, I'm not an expert, but I guess if you want someone like me, or somebody, I guess, who does this, who shoot firearms, all that, and you're looking for, I guess, one of us to come out and really give you that extra push, yeah, go ahead, do it, get you a decent red dot. Locs, what's a good one? Well, there's a lot of good ones out there. I'm just saying, like, Swamp Fox has good reviews, Hollow Sun has good reviews, Vortex has good reviews. I've heard good and bad about Sig Sauer optics. The metal ones were good. Some of the polymer ones I've heard mixed reviews about. So you might want to be, I guess Sig Sauer probably wouldn't be one of those ones I would go with, because I know, Trijicon, that's top tier, right? Trijicon is like the bee's knees of sorts, but it's $700 something. So the Trijicon is going to cost more than an actual gun. So if you got it like that, hey, cool, do you? You be like Chris. He put a Trijicon on his Walther, and his optic costs more than the gun, but he got a bomb ass optic that's gonna see him through whatever the fuck you need to get through, right? But if you're on a more budget side, right, if money is not an issue and you want the best, Trijicon RMR, in my honest opinion, right? But if you're kind of on a budget, but you want something that's gonna fulfill the role, and you're not going into a combat zone, you don't need Trijicon RMR type reliability, because you're not doing that shit just staying in your pants or sitting on your dresser. Definitely HoloSun is a good option, Swamp Fox is a good option, Vortex is a good option, the Leopold Delta Points, those are good options. So yeah, do your little research with them. Even with the micro pistols, I know if you have like a micro, I don't say micro, well I guess micro, subcompact, whichever you want. So many terms, right? Basically a Glock 43, Glock 43X, SIG 365, Springfield Hellcat, like those type of guns. They have RMRs, little red dots, for those small pistols. Because again, if you buy, here's some tips. Make sure you buy the right red dot for your pistol. If you have like a small pistol, you're gonna need a smaller red dot, right? Because those big red dots isn't gonna really sit on that thinner plate, thinner slide, my bad, but thinner plate, thinner slide of that subcompact, like Glock 43, Glock 43X, all right? So you wanna look at something like the HoloSun, I think is the 407K. Now, I'm going off the top of my head here, I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the ones who know what I'm talking about know what I mean. One of those micro red dots that is for a smaller handgun. So if you got a Glock 43X, you want to put a red dot on it, make sure you get a red dot that is made for or is compatible with a Glock 43, Glock 43X, SIG 365, Springfield Hellcat, right? If you got a Glock 19, Smith & West M&P 2.0, CZP-10s, like those compact handguns, full-size handguns, then that you can get you like a Trijicon RMR. You get you, the HoloSun, I think 407. Again, I'm trying to remember all these numbers off the top of my head. And those will work. Just make sure if you're gonna get a red dot, make sure it's compatible with the pistol that you have or the pistol you're gonna put it on. Hoo-yah. But definitely, red dots on pistols are the future, and they're a good investment. I mean, why not? You put a red dot on your rifle. Why? Because it helps with target acquisition. Instead of having to line up front sight, rear sight, you just put that dot on the target, squeeze the trigger. Same thing with the pistol. Now, the only thing I do say is that, when you're, again, this comes down to training, that dot likes to move around a lot. It's not like a rifle where you got, the stock in your shoulder, the hand on the pistol grip, hand on the rail. So you got 3 points of contact on that rifle. Pistol, you got your hand and your support hand. And it's not much stabilization in much like trying to, right? So trying to take like precision shots with them, I think it's easier with a red dot, but you really have to focus on your grip and your trigger squeeze, because those slight movements are going to be very pronounced, right? You're going to notice that when you're trying to really take a shot and your dot's moving all over the place, But again, training issues, things you can do at the range, practice, repetition, and you can work that out to where you find where your dot's stable enough where you can make accurate shots, or you can find like your little rhythm, when your dot's gonna boom, 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 right? So LocsNLoad recommends red dots on pistols. Just make sure you get a good red dot. You can go on Amazon and get these red dots, but listen, a good red dot is not going less than $150. I think Swamp Fox is the cheapest, and those are like $200 something, right? I think HoloSuns are right around the same part, $200, $200 to $400. Swamp Fox $200 to $350. Vortex same price. Trijicon RMR you're looking at $600 and up, right? Same thing with the SIG Sawyers, $200 to $400. Delta Point, Leopold Delta Point Pros, whatnot. Those again, $200 to $400. So you see, if you want to red dot on a pistol, you're gonna spend $200 or more, unless you can get that red dot on a sale or you have some kind of discount. Then cool. But besides that, if you on Amazon and you see red dot made for pistols, red dot thing, he's got a fucking laser over here and a fucking flashlight over here, like, and it's $50, don't put that on your pistol. That's bullshit. Like, really. So make sure you buy right. Again, I already gave you the companies: Swamp Fox, MON-SUN, Vortex, Leopold, Sig Sauer, Trijicon. Right? Those are 5 companies that make decent red dots. Sig Sauer. So at least 4 companies: Trijicon, MON-SUN, Swamp Fox, Vortex. If you go to any of those 4 companies and get a red dot, you'll be good to go. All right, so not gonna beat the dead horse any longer. We've been here 15 minutes, and so that's about it. Red dots and pistols. Who y'all? I'm all for it. I'm gonna make move. You're gonna see me with red dots and my pistols. When? Not sure, because I really want night vision, and so I'm trying to save up for that shit. So I don't know. I'll see. There's gonna be a whole bunch of shit I buy after nods. Right now it's life before nods. There's gonna be life after nods, and that's life after nods is when I probably buy a whole bunch of this shit. But right now I'm not buying shit so I can have nods. So guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully this video helped educate you a little bit. And yeah, get out there, train, be hard to kill, learn, be a better shooter, be a better person, be a better lover. Top of that, stay dangerous. LocsNLoad out.